You know what else is unusual would be the interview that Cristiano Ronaldo gave with Piers Morgan. Now, since you brought up his name, I think it's extraordinary. We haven't been in the studio to discuss Cristiano Ronaldo and the impact his interview could have. But I just saw a quote today, Bruno Fernandes saying it's a shame we're talking about Cristiano when we should be talking about trying to win the World Cup. I'm paraphrasing a bit there, but you get the gist of it. Is it actually a good thing if you're focusing all on one individual? Because I know you played with David Beckham. I know you had 3 England caps. I presume Beckham was in the squad for at least one of those. Is it good to have attention deflected? Because when Beckham came to Malaysia, I tell you what, it was just sheer madness, the amount of people following him around. I'm talking fans, not even his own entourage. Do you think it's a blessing in disguise?
I'm not so sure. I think Portugal would have slipped underneath the radar.
Even with Ronaldo there, they're going to slip under the radar. Ronaldo there,
I don't think people would have been talking about them to win the tournament now. Every day it's all about Ronaldo. Back home in England, we got a World Cup start and it was all about Ronaldo. Do I agree with the interview? No, I don't. Some of the points I could see were valid, but he obviously wants out of Man United.
Has he played his last game? Is he playing for a new club during this World Cup?
Yeah, but who'd want to take him?
You tell me.
I mean, if you're looking at,
you would take him.
Yeah, but if you're an owner, of a football club or a chairman, and certainly if you're a manager, do you want this guy at your club? You know, it's one of the biggest clubs, if not the biggest club in the world, and he's just rubbished them in public. I mean, that's outrageous. You know, I think he's tarnished his legacy. I really do. I mean, it was a toss-up between everyone used to say Lionel Messi or Ronaldo, and then now subconsciously you just gravitate towards Lionel Messi for no reason what they're doing on the field. I mean, he's a fantastic player. We know he's been world-class, probably one of the best. You know, but now, for me, Messi's the best. And I was always leaning towards Messi anyway, over Ronaldo. But I just think it's outrageous what he's done. I really do. And what is the motive? He wants out of Man United. We know that. It's quite clear. When you walk and disrespect what he showed that football club when he walks down the tunnel at Old Trafford when they asked him to come onto the pitch, and then he backs it out with an interview with Piers Morgan just to criticise the football club. Look, Ten Hag wants him out more than he wants to leave, but that was before the interview. So just get it done. Cut the ties, get him away.
Roy Keane comes out and says Paul Scholes refused to play for Man United. Has that tarnished his legacy?
No, but Paul Scholes didn't go on national TV and tell the world how he'd done it. I mean, it could have kept it. You know, listen, walking down the tunnel first and foremost is a total no-no. You have to do it. Whether it's disrespectful to Ronaldo, he's asked him to come on in the hammering what they took off Man City. You know, whether you like it or whether you're not, he's a manager. You have to show him the respect, and he's the manager of Manchester United. Ralph Rangnick it was the manager before, and Ronaldo saying, I didn't know him. I mean, that's disrespect to the man who's been... He's been very, very good to football. You know, he's a student of the game. Ronaldo's just rubbished these guys. And I don't think he should be allowed to do it. But it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's going to be big news. It's going to be world news all of the time because we talk about him. That's what we do because he's box office. Absolute superstar as a footballer. But for me, he's tarnished his legacy.
Yeah, and to take it back to the World Cup, and that's where our focus needs to be, I think it's a huge distraction for Portugal. I really do.
I agree with you.
You know, if I was a squad member there, and there are squad members who are his Manchester United teammates as well, I wouldn't feel comfortable being in that squad with Ronaldo. And if you're asking me, is he finished at Manchester United? He will never play for them again, in my opinion.
Here's one for you. I think he wins the Golden Boot.
I was just about to ask, is he going to tear it up? Now, what makes you say that, though?
He plays on the week. So in the group stages, I can see him scoring a hat-trick. You've still got Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva behind you, supplying you.
He'd definitely start?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not so sure.
He'd definitely start.
I think if he was the one who was to get injured, I think the manager might be a blessing in disguise for him. It's very difficult to leave out Cristiano Ronaldo when he's in your squad. You can see how difficult it is for Manchester United, but a national team as well. Is he that good anymore?
So here's one again. Sorry to keep going back. So it's like Ronaldo's the problems at Man United with them struggling over the last 2 years. But at this stage last season, Solskjaer had one more point than Ten Hag, and everyone's saying how great Ten Hag's been. But Solskjaer got sacked having a point more, and Ronaldo was your main man. Now Ronaldo's not playing; they're a point less off. and what a great job he's doing. I don't buy that either.
That's a good question, and it's a really good point. But I guess maybe it's a matter of the feet. You think back to the Watford fixture. You think of that Ten Hag is still at the starting stages, that he's trying to build something.
It's a difficult job, isn't it? You
It's-
know,
well, yeah.
whoever was taking over, and we're going right back to Sir Alex Ferguson. Taking over for him is a thankless task, and we've seen that. You know, a lot of people have had a lot more opportunities to do it, a lot more time, and I'm sure now they've made a decision to give Ten Hag the opportunity to turn them around.
Okay, let's swing it back to the World Cup. You think Golden Boot for him?
Golden Boot?
Yeah, for
Harry
Ronaldo. This is
No,
Kieran's
not for me.
prediction,
Not for me.
you.
Not
Okay.
for me.
No, I'd be very surprised if he does. I think there's better goal scorers in the World Cup in better sides than Ronaldo in Portugal.